Hi everyone, this is Janelle Ocloo of Lojo Immigration, where we provide you with confidence and clarity with your immigration legal matters. The subject of this video is what if your H1B was not selected in the H1B lottery? Okay, so first a little background. Recently on May 15th, the USCIS announced that they have finished receipting and data entry of all the H1Bs, the CAP subject H1Bs that were selected in the lottery. So they will begin returning the H1B petitions that were not selected in the lottery. So what happens if that is yours, that unfortunately you were not selected in the H1B lottery? Now, of course, I'm assuming that this is likely someone who's already here in the United States in a different status. Oftentimes, F1 status is an international student. Certainly, if you're abroad and your H1B is not selected, then try again next year, or a different visa category depending. But for international students who are here in the United States who were hoping to change to from F1 to H1B, and unfortunately your H1B is not selected in the lottery, what happens? Okay, what options do you have available to you? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, all right. So one is to see, are you currently on OPT, optional practicals training, and is it possible to extend your OPT for another term? So if you are someone who you have a degree in one of the STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, then you may be able to extend your 1 year of OPT for an additional 24 months, okay? So that's one option, is the OPT STEM extension. Now, for some of you, you may not have a STEM major, or maybe you're even coming to the end of that, your OPT STEM extension. Okay, then you also want to look at if you are eligible for certain other visa categories based on your nationality. Okay, so for example, are you from Canada or Mexico? It could be that you could qualify for a TN. Okay, qualify for a TN depending on what your occupation is. Also, if you're from Australia, you could qualify for an E3 visa. Okay, also you want to look and see if, for example, depending on your own skill set, your own basically level of acclaim or extraordinary ability within your particular field of endeavor, then it might be possible that you could qualify for what's known as an O1 visa, for an alien of extraordinary ability or achievement. The bar is quite high for O1s, but that may be an option. Also, if you have a company that is particularly very interested in having you work for them, and that company is a multinational company, meaning a company having operations here in the United States as well as abroad, then the company might consider transferring you to work abroad for them for a certain period of time, so that you might get experience and qualify for what's known as an L1. Okay, an L1 is for an intra-company transferee who either is a specialized knowledge worker or is an executive or a manager. And this is someone who has worked abroad for the company for at least 1 year in the last 3 years. So it would require time spent working abroad and also actually having that executive or managerial experience, or else that experience as a specialized knowledge worker. Okay, that is for the L1. Okay, another thing that might be available for you is perhaps you should consider investment, okay, depending on if you are a person of financial means, okay, someone who is interested in investing in a business or enterprise in the United States, then perhaps you may qualify for an E1 or an E2 visa. Now, the E1 and E2 will depend on having a substantial investment on the business enterprise, and as well, it will depend on your own nationality, because the E1 and the E2, they do depend on the particular country having a treaty with the United States that would qualify nationals of that country for the E1. Okay, so you'd have to check and see. Another thing is perhaps an R1, a religious worker visa, depending on your membership involvement in a religious organization, and you may have a job available for you in that religious organization. Finally, there's also the option of continuing your studies, going on for further studies, getting another degree or a higher level of education. And there's always the option of course, going home, going home for the time being, and then trying to come back to the United States on an H1B or another visa at another point in time in your life or in your career. Okay, so just some options for you there. I know that I went through them actually quite quickly. So if this is something that you would like to explore more, I definitely encourage you to contact an immigration lawyer here at Lojo. We can provide consultations. We can be reached. Our website is in the information down below. It's www.lojolaw.com. Okay, so all the best. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to click to subscribe so you can see more videos coming up. And of course, leave your questions and I'll answer them for you in an upcoming video. Bye.